All right, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. It's that time once again, a Lawless time. I have a box of set 7 from Star Wars Unlimited, a Lawless time, which releases today, at least at game stores that hold pre-release events. In about 2 weeks' time, this set will be on sale at the big box stores, Target, GameStop, Best Buy, that sort of thing. But with this set, it ushers in the first rotation on Star Wars Unlimited, where the first 3 sets will no longer be legal for premiere gameplay, and everybody's sort of taking apart their decks and figuring out what they're going to play from set 4 onward. I myself am looking to play some Obi-Wan Kenobi. Have the showcase here. I've seen some lists playing him with the Vergence Temple, the blue rare force base, although I think he can be effective in red as well. So I'm putting together a list of the rare red force base, the one where you attack your opponent's base for 3 and you gain the force. And I think that can be pretty effective. There's a lot of green-red heroic cards that are pretty good. You get access to Ki-Adi-Mundi, Mace Windu, that sort of thing. But you also have Karis Nemec and a lot of the good starships. This may or may not be my first box opening. I may have pulled Sebulba, the Doug, an especially dangerous Doug, and a couple packs earlier. So just put him off to the side for now while I get this open. I don't really know what else I'm looking for. The leaders in the set, I think, have been underwhelming so far. There's a couple good legendaries. The Mon Calamari starship, the 8-drop, I think it is, in yellow, the Liberty. It seems like a very good card, having a similar effect to the Star Destroyer Avenger from the first set, but Heroism gets it, so it could be a good late game finisher. We'll see. First leader, we have Boba Fett from the Clone Wars TV show. I think that's from the Clone Wars TV show. It's been a while since I saw it. We'll go through these pretty fast. A lot of pod racers in this set. We got 2 here. Champion KT9 pod racer and Cutthroat pod racer. I don't know how I feel about that. I think it's kind of lazy. Ezra Bridger goes in Obi-Wan green blue. So does this card. Nothing Left to Fear. And we got Cad Bane. So a lot of blue-green there, that first pack. I would have liked to name some of the other pod racers, though. Like you got Bull's Roar and Ben Quadraneros and all that. I think they're kind of lazy with the naming of some of these cards. We have Black Sun Patroller, Hyperspace. I think there's 1 Hyperspace and 1 Hyperfoil in every pack. And just getting used to the layout of this card. So here's another Hyperspace card, Chopper and Boba Fett. I'm not sure how great this card is, but pretty good artwork. 5-drop, 6/5, unplayed on attack. You may pay 1. If you do, deal 3 damage to a ground unit. A little expensive, but could be a good limited card at least. Might do a pre-release event either tomorrow or Monday. I'm not sure. Prototype TIE Advanced. That's a reprint. Scavenging Sandcrawler. Rookie Rocket Jumper. Interrogation Droid's really good. Anything to get a card out of your opponent's hand. It's really good. Hondo Anaka is a legendary. First legendary. I haven't been paying attention, but as far as I know, that's the first legendary. Vel Sartha, a good limited leader. Undercity Hunting Team, Rebel Blockade Runner, Bank Job Fugitives, Artful Pickpocket, Arvil Scheme, Syndicate Spice Runner, Jango Fett, and Bodhi Rook. Seems like with this game, there's a lot of cards, at least in this set especially, there's a lot of like bounty hunters and main characters that you'd think would be rares, but they're uncommons. Imperial Door Technician. I'm not sure if they do that to get like more of the main characters in draft and limited or what. Hans Gold Dice, Stockpile, Cassian Andor. That's the chase card out of this set is going to be the Showcase Darth Vader. Vader's not a particularly great leader, at least as far as I can tell, but he might be good in the future. Mercenary Fleet. A lot of green, blue. Warbound. Oh, TIE Defender. Wonder what this is from. It's from the comics or one of the new TV shows. I don't keep up with it, so I end up seeing these characters for the first time in the card game and then kind of learning about them after the fact. Storm Raider, Phoenix Squadron Fighters, Callous Bounty Hunter, Follower of the Code, Canyon Frontrunner. This is really good if you're going turn one. If you're going first, you may give a unit -2/-0 for this phase if you're the first one attacking. Circuit Challenger, Ambusher, BT1. I've seen that card go in a lot of decks, including the Admiral Piet with forget what the Separatist ship, Invisible Hand, that goes and gets droids and deploys them. There's a lot more good droids in this set as well. Shadow Cloaking, Red Blue Villain, ready unit give a shield token. That seems really good. It's expensive for 5, but Harrison Dula. Droid Laser Turret. Another good Sentinel. I mean, Blue has so many Sentinels, I don't know if they need another one, but Tree Remembers, Hyperfoil. It's a playable card. Good to have the Hyperfoil. That. Finn at Canto Bite there, and Dr. Afro the Rare. Other Boba Fett. We have Stygian Spire. I guess all the bases in this are the same. They where you can play one card from your hand during the game, ignoring the aspect penalty, and they're all 27 hit points. Sabine, YT 2400-Rendar's ship. And then in the regular boxes, you can get prestige cards. There's about 1 or 2 in each box. In this case, we get Luke Skywalker, a 9/7, very similar to the Decipher card, which I think is also like a 9/7 in the Jabba's Palace sealed deck. So call back to the old game. And Lieutenant Gorn, which I think I've seen a lot in the Velsartha deck. Is Luke a legendary? Yeah, he is. Harrison Dula again. Every Day More Lies. Defiant Scrapper. Cloud Rider Veteran. Quarren Contractor. Weakway Pilot. Target Tagger. Improvise. Kill Switch. Chopper. Canto Bite. Security. Millennium Falcon is an uncommon hyperspace, and Maz Kanata is a legendary. So I think the Mandalorian, Liberty, the Stranger, I think those are the best legendaries to get, at least as far as what I've seen, but haven't kept up too much with it. Fire Across the Galaxy, Weasel, Dengar, Bal, Saj Ventress. A lot of bounty hunter synergy that I don't know. I don't feel like there's a deck really for it now. I mean, Boba Fett's as a leader, he's good and limited, but I just don't see him as a premier deck just yet. Black Sun Patroller, Masasi Group Marines. This is pretty good. 4-4 for 3. Good value. The Watchful. Is it a ship? I'm not sure what that is. I guess it's looking through a electro binoculars. Salvage Material and Ben Solo. 988 hidden. Not sure that's too great. But get a lot of legendaries, which is good. I'd like to get another showcase to go with Sebulba here. Han Solo. For once, not a good Han Solo. Defeat an enemy token, or defeat a friendly token to deal 1 damage to a unit. Leppy Lookout, Wookiee Gorilla, Jaunty Light Freighter, Undercity Hunting Team, Rodian Bondsman, Jabba's Rancor, which I think is in the starter deck, City Gets Spice Runner, Lady Proxima, the Master Codebreaker. About halfway through. I'll speed it up here. We got Vel Sartha, Bith Brute, Street Gang Recruiters to reprint, Display Piece, and Fulcrum, 2 rares. Saw Gerrera, first time I see that leader. Canyon Front Runner, targeted for removal, Choke on Aspirations, Broken Horn, IG-88. All right, I like IG-88 at 6/3 shielded. If there is a deck that's blue-red villainy. A Hidden Hand Supplier. Putting a team together, Weakway Pirate, Profiteering, back-to-back. That's a Rock, Millennium Falcon, Kanan Jarrus, and High Singer. Not sure where that's from. If it's from Clone Wars, I don't remember. On Solo again. Chopper. Cheer it. I guess another legendary I'd be looking for. There's Vader. Just a regular Vader. The other legendary I would be looking for, this is a good removal for blue, Lost and Forgotten. Would be the single reactor ignition, red, blue. It seems good. Has a super laser effect. But also some burn damage. Fet's Fire Spray is the rare here. Jyn Erso, Rare Leader, Circuit Challenger, Flash the Vents, Beach Patrol, AT-ACT. Nothing Left to Fear goes in the Obi-Wan deck. Rey, on the other hand, may also go there. She's kind of expensive for 8, but opponents can't take control of this unit and can't be defeated by enemy card abilities. Doesn't look good for control in the upcoming season. There's only a couple removal cards added, and I think there's just so much removal prevention. You have Chewbacca from the 4th set. You got Rey there. Very aggressive decks, a lot of aggressive negotiations decks, which may get banned before the season's over. I personally don't think the pilots will be very good either with things like the Outer Rim Constable. It's just too easy. Scented Cause is good. It's too easy to remove the pilots once they deploy. Second to last pack, we have Han Solo. Watchful, attack from all sides. Bith Brood again. C-3PO, another Ezra, 000, Val, and Amphi's Nest helmet. Which probably goes in the Amphi's Nest deck. Oh, look at this. We have another showcase. Leia Organa. So this probably makes up for all the numerous boxes I've opened in the past, which haven't been too lucky in the showcase department, but this makes up for it. Let me grab a sleeve real quick. Funny, it's the last pack, too. All right. So Bulba and Leia. Leia's not a playable leader by any means. It's one of the starter deck leaders, but pretty cool. That's the main character. Inspired Recruit, Haymaker, Backed by the Hutts, Mercenary Fleet, Cartel Heavy Freighter. Anakin's Pod Racer, that's cool. That's a Hyperfoil Legendary. Jabba's Rancor, Forlom, Boonta Eve, Flag Bearer. Was this Greedo the Younger? Forget. Is he the guy that fights Anakin in the deleted scenes or the comic, whatever? And Rose Tico the Rare. No one cares. This is pretty good. Two boxes basically, and two showcases. So pretty satisfied with that. Let's see back artwork here. It's the Bulba. And I don't know, Leia's face seems a little weird, but I don't know. They're improving in the artwork department. I especially like the Boba Fett artwork. The Boba Fett unit card. I think it looks pretty sick. But thanks for watching. See you next time.